Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. Today is Friday the 9th of August. And thankfully, we ended the week on with a green day. Pretty happy about that, especially with the tough day that I had yesterday. Feels good to come back green. We basically had a break-even day. Really didn't make any money to speak of, but all the accounts are green. A bit of an interesting day. There were definitely a couple of good setups. One really good one that I missed. And then I did some damage to myself on my 150K account, and I really spent most of the day trying to get that account back to green, which is a win. So we'll kind of walk through that. Let's talk through the day. So this 400 level definitely held this morning. That was pretty much the overnight low, I think. Yeah, that was the overnight low. Really kind of the early morning low. And I did have an order sitting with account 57, my 150K account. I had an order sitting here this morning at exactly 400. And this market wicks down this morning to 405. And I did not get filled, obviously. So I missed that. It would have been an excellent move. I should have went for the 405 right here, this wick below, but I just kind of felt confident in my level, and that's where I put the trade. So I would rather miss it than take a trade that ends up being a losing position. And yeah, so it could have been worse, but that was a little bit frustrating to miss that opportunity there this morning at about 10 o'clock. Then here was another great entry as we retested the 460s. And I did take that long with the 150K, but at that point I was actually trading a little bit, trying not to lose, which is not very good. And that's because I had a really nice trade this morning, on the Dow, on YM, around 10 o'clock, that same time frame, a little after 10 actually. But I caught this retest of 39.5 and 3 contracts and had a really nice, almost, just traded to the next level, and I actually ended up being initial balance high. Very nice trade there. I was very happy with that, up about $100. And then I made a mistake and went short here. I kind of chased this trade. I had an order sitting. I didn't get filled, and I started chasing it because I got a notion in my head that this is going to break out, and I got stopped out here, and then I went short stupidly, thinking, okay, it's going to reject. I got sucked right into the trade, and just not very smart, and took another loss. So I had 2 back-to-back losses there. About $180. So I was down at that point. And then here I had another loss. This one here was a very similar trade to the one I took yesterday, and thankfully I got out before the damage was too bad. I was in with 6 contracts looking for a breakout. So again, here we had the market kind of reclaiming this 39.6, and I did jump in a little bit prematurely. I should have been patient and waited for this wick, but even then, I may have gotten out with a little bit of money, but I actually ended up taking a loss here right as we crossed below the initial balance high for 140 on 6 contracts. Now again, I'm trading micros, so but likewise here, I had 4 opportunities to get out at break even, and I should have taken that. And that's the one thing that I've noticed the last couple of days with the market. When we get a setup, and it doesn't always happen because I had a phenomenal trade later in the day, but when we get a setup that looks like it's going to be, a long setup, I've seen this now a couple times where it's just kind of sluggish and it just can't go, and then all at once you get a big pullback. So something to be careful of. And I did size down a little bit today, not really size down, but I lowered my profit target to try to take profit a little bit more quickly rather than waiting and sitting for these long moves and big moves. And I think that did definitely help me. I do want to show you this trade. This was the best trade of the day, off the 39,600 level. Again, this is the same level where I had the loss, but then we reclaimed that, and I did take that long with I had 4 contracts. took one off at 20 bucks, took one off at 30 bucks, and took one off. I'm sorry, that's 3 contracts. Took one off at 128. So very, very nice winner. That's, I mean, from the 39.6s all the way up to the 39.740s. So that's, you know, the entry point here was right around the 39.605s to the 740s. So we're looking 135 point move. So yeah, imagine taking that on minis. But that was a really, really nice trade. I'm very, very happy with that trade. So yeah, just overall, I'm executing quite well. Yesterday, I did my own, I did the damage to myself on that big trade I had, where I had the big loss and then increased my daily loss limit and just ended up with a bad day. And then also that I kind of rabbit trailed here a little bit, but I was talking about, you know, why I was trading with my P&L here, because I was trying to get back my loss and I didn't want to give back and lose more, which is not a healthy place to be when you're trading. But this was really an excellent opportunity. And I took a couple of entries and just kind of got some small wins here. I basically moved my stop to break even, got stopped out. Here I had a $22 winner, and here I had a couple $30 winners. So I should have held those. I should have just let those trades run, because that really would have could have been a very, very, very nice trade as well. But really the undoing, and the reason I'm not more profitable today is because of those 2 losses that I had in the morning session on this account. So I really spent the better part of the day getting this thing back to break even, I mean $4 in profit. So I really only took one trade with 55, and I think I took one trade with 58. So that was a nice $100 winner and then a $30 winner there. And then on my evals, pretty much break even. I had both of those down about 300-400 today and brought them back to break even. So really feels kind of like a win. I did some damage to myself early in the day, and then, you know, just fought my way back to get it back into profitability. So overall, I'm happy. It feels good to end the day and the week on a green note. Let's take a look at TradeZella. So here's the day 135 profit factor, nice win rate, 68.4. So really happy with that. And yeah, 2 green days so far for the month of August. Obviously, they are bigger red days. I misspoke. 2 red days for the month of August. They are bigger days, and but yeah, I like where I'm at. We just need to put together some nicer green days, which I'm sure that we'll be able to do. I didn't take as many trades today, 19, a little bit less, but like I said, I also took a lot of trades with 2 and 3 contracts. So trying to take some quicker wins and having more contracts, having more size, so to speak, to try to capitalize. So, and then let's look at where we're at on the trading journey with micros. So that would be from July the 23rd to today, which is, I think, day 13. So we're down 351. We obviously have the big loss day there yesterday. But 3 losing days in 13, so 10 winning days, 3 losing days, 76% win rate for the day, 61% win rate overall. So yeah, we're getting close to getting back to break even, making back our red days. But it is definitely working. It is definitely working, and I certainly like where I'm at. So we'll keep working at it. Last but not least, I just want to again say thank you to those of you that use my code BCT with Take Profit Trader or Apex. BCT gets you that best deal. Take Profit has that awesome deal going on right now where they are giving you 50% off lifetime. So a 50K account, you can buy that for 85 bucks with code BCT. And then you get that $85 back the first time you take a payout on that account, which is pretty sweet. I love that. Obviously, Apex still has the sale running until the middle of next week, where you have 80% off all evaluations, and 150K, 250K, and 300K accounts are 40 bucks with an $85 lifetime PA fee. So that is a very, very, very good deal. And obviously, I'm trying to take advantage of that. I need to get a little bit more serious about passing this 150K. I'm just sitting here at 2,400 bucks in profit, basically. So my Take Profit account, we kind of, like I said, we'll pretty much break even, but we're 1,200 in profit. They're almost 13. So good start. We'll keep working at it. So, all right. Hey, it's a Green Friday. That's what I wanted. And I hope you guys had a good day. Hope you had a good week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. And like those of us that trade like to say, can't wait until Monday. All right, take care and so long.